wait. You guys, I'm Marni.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi.
Nick.
Where's Sander?
Sander is around. What was your name?
Marni. Halasa.
Oh,
I'm his
Marni.
friend.
Yes, you told us to come
I'm
here.
his friend.
You're the reason we're here.
Listen, I tell him all kinds of stuff. Where is he?
I know. He's doing an interview with Press TV right now, actually.
Yeah,
it's nice to meet you, Marni.
Yes,
oh my God, I was the one that called you.
Oh, yes,
I told Blitzy, we gotta come down here.
So listen, I should give you guys my number.
Yeah.
Because just like I do these like all over the place. If I'm not working, I'm usually in a mermaid costume. Today I can't do it.
Good
It's too
God.
hot. I'm too sweaty. I'm sunburned. Look at that. Don't you see that? I'm sunburned. I can't deal.
Oh my God, I'm
But like we should all like kind of hang out together.
Yes,
Yeah.
we need to. We have a campaign office in Queens and one in Bushwick.
You guys have campaign offices?
In
we have
Queens and in
campaign
Bushwick.
See, when I ran for city council, my campaign office was my living room.
Yeah.
Well, it's our living room
we've
as
been
well.
running our campaign out of our
I
house.
don't feel so bad. Okay.
So you're still voting for Sanders? I'm a little confused.
Sander is running for Congress against Carolyn Maloney.
Yeah.
Okay.
District 12.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
we're the only progressive option on the ballot.
Progressive.
How progressive is it?
Oh yeah, you don't like progressive. That's
No, I
right.
love progressivism. Hey, this is the part of the world that I came from. You know, it's the
Okay.
most progressive society that has ever
Okay.
existed. You don't know the most progressive society that has ever existed on
Greece.
planet Earth?
Wait, where are you from?
USSR.
Oh, Russia.
Hello. Nothing can be more progressive than the USSR.
Okay.
We were this close to being communist, like this close,
So true.
right?
So true.
Like every
So
year we're told we're like this close. Stalin said it, Khrushchev said it, Brezhnev said it, and then Gorbachev came and that's it. Now it's
That was
capitalist.
our guy. That was our guy.
Who? Gorbachev?
Yeah, Gorbachev.
Gorbachev was
our
your guy? How so?
Yeah, the U.S. backed Gorbachev.
Ah, you mean we sent him over there?
Exactly.
Oh, I see.
We're the ones with
He was our prop.
He was
kinda.
a U.S. Yeah, he was like a U.S.
Agent.
A U.S.-backed candidate.
Gorbachev.
Gorbachev, exactly.
Okay, that's what you think.
Yeah, Gorbachev was totally backed by our CIA.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
Huh, how so? I mean, did we build villas for him or something?
he was a capitalist.
What's wrong with capitalism?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with capitalism,
So-
but that's who the USA wanted in power.
So,
Capitalists.
so you think that he was on, say, his payroll, Gorbachev? That's what you believe in?
I mean, they had influence. They had influence. I'm not saying he was directly on payroll.
And how maybe
But-
Reagan
but we've
influenced
been,
him?
we've been manipulating elections around the world for,
Elections.
100 years.
Wait. You said elections in USSR. Did I hear you saying that elections?
Right,
in
right,
Is there such a
right.
thing as elections in USSR?
Hey,
I live there. Come on.
I guess it depends on who you ask, right?
Well, ask me. I lived it. I didn't read a book. I'm
Right.
communist. I lived it. And yeah, we were going to vote. Actually,
Yeah, they have elections,
you
right?
had to. Yeah, of course. There's one candidate, and you must vote for him.
Right. Okay.
So that's the election for you. Brezhnev.
That's your choice.
That's my choice. You choose Brezhnev, or you choose Brezhnev. That's it. And the results must be 99, at least
At least the results are
99.98.
predictable, right?
No, sometimes it's like there's a difference of 0.2 or 0.1%. Sometimes it's 99.98%, and sometimes it's 99.99%.
Huh.
So no, it is variable. So sometimes it's
Not always 100%.
No. I mean, it can't be 100% because they're traitors, in every country, and those we have to send to gulags, which they did successfully. So no big deal. You eliminate the traitors, but then new traitors, new generation comes. So there's always this 0.1% of those bastards, for whatever reason, don't like the most progressive country that has ever existed. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. Actually, I see a lot of people here that want part of it. Do you?
I don't know what's your question.
You want to be, how progressive you want to be, like the Soviet progressive or a little bit less progressive?
I mean, I'm like, it depends on what you're progressive on, because there's some things I'm progressive on and some things I'm not so progressive on.
So what's your definition of progressivism?
I'm not so progressive on gun control. Like I don't think gun control is really the right direction to go in a free society. I think.
So you're against gun control?
I think radical gun control, banning certain guns, for whatever reason. I think that's
so
that's too
you
much.
are for the right to bear arms.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that's
don't you clash, pun intended, with other progressives?
Oh sure.
You do?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
I mean,
So that doesn't make you progressive enough. I don't know how they tolerate
that's
you.
that's one of the big problems that people had with Bernie Sanders, right? Was
He is for gun
that,
control.
like,
I mean, he was against.
Yeah, that like
gun control.
Vermont is like outdoors people, like hunters and sportsmen and stuff, and and Bernie's defending the right of people to bear arms. Yeah.
Okay,
and,
so what's the next progressive thing? I mean, when it comes to you.
I mean, I'm probably not as progressive on abortion as some people are.
Meaning you are not too crazy about abortion. Right?
I mean, I don't really. I think the right to choose abortion is like it's really sad that anyone would ever choose that, and it's sad that we as a culture can't come up with options or opportunities for those people other than ending that life.
Where does Bernie Sanders stand on that?
Bernie Sanders is pro-choice. He defends a women's right to choose, which I do too. I defend a woman's right to choose, but I think we as a culture need to seriously examine that. And the old ban it, make it illegal is not going to work. Like, that's going to create more problems in the future. We need solutions where people don't have to make that choice. Instead of forcing people to make that choice, give them a choice where the child will grow up in a world where they have opportunity.
And how do you think that can be accomplished? I mean, it's a serious issue.
The resources are there if we just use them. We have a fiat currency that's not restricted by the amount of gold that we pull out of the ground. We can fund these programs.
So you're for government support? The government has to interfere.
Well, yeah.
With that?
I mean, other than the government, I don't see a lot of entities that really have the power to make organize something like that.
What is that?
The black bloc, man.
What is that? Are these real bullets? Really?
Empty.
Oh, phew. You scared me for a second. We were just talking about the gun control. He is actually against gun control. I think it's a good thing, right? Are you for gun control or against?